Welcome to TildeVision Ideas. TildeVision Ideas is a program that explores ideas and concepts in the following areas: psychology, parapsychology, consciousness, ESP, dreams, spirituality, healing, creativity, quantum physics, business, wealth, and the Word of God. It is a delight to have He Gin Lee again with me. He has been my guest before. He Gin Lee is an architect, and we have some of the beautiful churches that he has designed, some buildings, and today he will honor us with a song, 100 Years of Life, and later on he will sing for us. Thank you. So, He Gin Lee, how are you?
Nice to meet you. Nice to see you again here.
Yes. Nice seeing me again.
Yes.
You look good. I heard your song. It's beautiful.
You think so?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. It's an
I
original.
love that. Yeah, I love that song lyrics. Actually, I'm an architect. I don't know how to sing well, but it's good for lyrics. That's why I try to singing in the world.
Okay, so when you are designing a building, because you're an architect, so you're drawing. Tell me what you do when you're in that mode of drawing. What do you do?
When I drawing, I'm always to the empty space, from empty space to make a creating for beautiful space. It's like a dreaming what building owner he wanted it.
Okay.
And then I design for them, and from nothing. For example, empty land, and we're making beautiful structural system. Same thing, my song also from nothing. I wasn't any, talent from music from the God, but I tried to go to church, because when I go to church, the choir member, they are giving us sometime cry. They give me cry sometime after they or when they singing in the church in the stage.
In the choir, they cry. They cry.
We cry.
Oh, you cry.
Because they are good,
Yes.
to singing for the Jesus,
Wow.
good for our futures. That the church choir give us very special spirit.
Yes.
And that I got the idea, or I try to go to church to make a to choir member.
Okay.
Then
So
to
he's
be
a
the choir member.
Okay.
So,
Do you know if do you know we have a picture of him singing in the choir. Was that loaded so we can see what he's saying? He's there's the choir. Can it be enlarged?
No, that's it. No.
Oh, okay. I hear you. Is that you? Is that you?
That's the second from
Okay, the second one. Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Look how beautiful.
That's our church. Our church is a church name is the New York Promise Church.
Okay.
Promise New York Church, which
Promise?
which is a 10-story building, and that the building we have also in a kind of a big church in this area.
It's a big church, and you
in New York
designed
City.
it.
I designed, but originally it was a hotel.
A hotel.
But we made, changing the use to the church, and that's 10-story building. And I
10-story building. Wow, that's a big church.
Yeah, and
You
we
designed
have,
that one, right? The 10-story.
Originally 10-story is hotel
It
building.
was the hotel.
But our church member bought it.
They
and
bought it.
changing to the church sanctuary hall, church the property.
Okay. Now, when you, I know you sing in the choir. How many years have you been in the choir?
Choir not too much,
Okay.
but I got a lot of spirit from there, and I like to serving for our God,
Yes. So you praise God and you worship it through song. And when
Yes.
you are drawing for the
Also,
architect, you hum.
when I draw, always I'm home and I draw, and then I'll, I'll be more happy
That's right. You get
to
into the
working hour.
spirit.
Yeah, working hour. Especially church design I got, then I'll be very happy.
Because you get inspired.
Uh,
You receive the spirit
yes,
of God,
yes,
and you
yes.
become inspired because you're also singing, and then you're drawing, and it
Yes.
comes out beautiful.
You're right.
And,
You're
and,
right.
and whoever, the pastor that you're drawing, the architect, they feel very happy.
Oh, no, yeah, very happy because even they go other architect, they cancel and they come back to my
Okay.
architect firms.
All right, so they try other architects looking for the better price, but they come back to you because you're more talented.
Hopefully not come back to me, but they come back.
They come
so
back.
I can refuse them to come back. So I'm happy because church building make me famous architect. Because of church building, it's a lot of different space. We have to
Look at that church building.
make it, and we have to make a beautiful facility.
Yes.
For example, sanctuary hall and dining hall, kitchen, Bible rooms, Bible study area, Bible, a lot of things there. We have
Yes.
to like a school, kindergarten school in the church, and a lot of activity in church.
Yes.
Even our church, we have indoor or the basketball playground.
Also, that's
Yeah.
huge.
Then children bring it Sunday. Let us go church because they want to get the pray
And they,
also.
and they want to play. They want to have fun.
Pray.
Of course.
Pray
I
and play.
understand. So the
Yeah.
church is inside the building. It's divided into different rooms where
Yeah.
different activities. For
Yes.
instance, where the infants go, where the children go, where they get the Bible study while the sermon is going on. Yeah, sure, I understand. It's so wonderful that you're able to think that way. You know, how to take a land with nothing on it.
Even a warehouse building, we could change it, to the church building.
You
church
change
use,
it also.
Church use, So anyway, yeah, that's what I'm
That's what
going
you
to
do for a living.
more famous architect by
Yes.
church building.
That's right. You received an award,
Yeah, I have about 2 times already, Architect of the Year,
Architect
and
of the Year.
2003 and 2004.
Okay.
But I want to apply them more, but I don't have enough time to apply.
Really?
Because a lot of projects coming now. Yeah.
And also, you're very involved, I know, in church because you're there from 8 o'clock in the morning
Oh,
till 3 in the afternoon.
yeah, my church choir member should be there in the church AM 8:30 at least.
At least.
Then we start 9 o'clock because we have to take some coffee, and then we start 9 o'clock to exercise to the 11 o'clock. And then we have to service from start 11 o'clock.
Do you recall the address? It's on Rockaway Boulevard, right?
No, that's another new church.
That's another one.
That church name is Hope Church.
Hope.
Church, and we have another.
The one that you go to, do you remember the
Oh,
address?
then my church is the Promise New York Church.
Okay, what's the
It's
address?
a 10-story building in College Point.
In College Point, okay.
And very near from here.
And the pastor, what's his name?
Pastor Namsu Kim.
Namsu Kim.
And we have a celebration for next month. We have changing to the pastor.
Oh, they're going to change the pastor?
Yes. Ho Yeon Heng,
Okay.
pastor, new pastor.
All right.
Ho Yeon Heng.
Okay, and what will happen with the old one?
Old church, old pastor's age is more age now,
Okay.
which is more
He's
than.
elderly.
Yeah, he like to.
Yeah.
We like to.
Keep him.
We don't like him to go out,
go, I
go
know.
resign, but he have to rest because he has a very big mind of the plans and
Yes,
vision.
and he has a big vision.
Big vision. Because why I like him, he missionary work. He is doing.
He does
always,
missionary work. He
does
mentored
a lot of difference than other pastor, other church people. What they doing now. We are renting or
There's
we.
another. Is that your design up there?
Yeah, that's my design.
That's
too.
your design.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that pastor mentored you. He helped you a lot with
Yes.
architecture school.
Yeah, not only that. When I ran New York City mayor candidate,
Yes, that's right.
he make a difference vision he gave to us. Not only me, many our members of church, they are getting from him. Because his scale and his vision is totally different.
Okay, so
Because
we have to repeat that. He helped you to go and get nominated for New York City mayor. I remember.
Yeah.
The flyers and all
He
that
don't
stuff.
say to me directly, but he prayed to us like that.
He prayed for you.
There is no impossible, for example.
Nothing is impossible
We
for God.
can do it. We can
Yes.
get it.
Yes.
But right now I'm not. I stopped this year. You know that we have a new mayor, the election last month, right? But I
But he's the
wasn't.
same one. He got
He's nice.
Okay.
Well,
Now tell me a little bit about your music. You played the guitar. Okay. Now I know that we have a little roll in him playing. Joey, is it possible to put it up on the screen?
When I am 60 years old, somebody call me from heaven. Tell them I will not go. I am too young to go. When I am 70 years old, somebody call me from heaven. Tell them I could not go. There's work before I go. When I am 80 years old, somebody call me from heaven. Tell them I will not do my pride before I go. When I am 90 years old, somebody call me from heaven. Tell them I will go once I'm ready to go. When I am 100 years old, they call me from heaven. Tell them on the beautiful day, and I will be there. Crossing over 아리랑 패스. When I am 80 years old, somebody call me from heaven. Tell them I will not go my pride before I go. When I am 90 years old, somebody call me from heaven. Tell them I will go once I am ready to go. When I am 100 years old, they call me from heaven. Tell them on the beautiful day and time I will be there. When I am 150 years old, God called me from heaven. Tell him I am already here. I am in heaven. All citizens of the earth live a healthy life.
Did you see that? That was good, right?
Yeah, very good, very nice.
Now I
Yeah.
need to know, how do you get inspired? What gives you that inspiration to sing or to write the words or to play the guitar? What happens? Talk to me.
The architect, also the art,
It's
right?
also
and
an
the music
art.
also art, right?
Of
So
course.
I'm always, when I listening for people singing, when they sing, and song, when I listen, I'm always to enjoy it, try to enjoy it, that the song and singing when they do,
Yes,
because we are very stressed in our life, right?
yes.
When we work, also stress, right?
Mhm.
So I'm always,
You want to lift your spirits.
yes, always to try to sing with them.
Okay.
And then when I go church choir give us cry sometime, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Then I want to make them cry too by song.
Oh,
That's
wow.
why
Really?
I started
You
it.
want them to get emotional and to get involved with the words and the music. I understand that very well. Now, how do you feel when you're getting the inspiration from God? Do you cry? I do. I cry all the time.
Yeah, that's all the time too.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes. Even when
I-
I'm praying, I cry.
after that, it's good, right?
Yes, it
Feels
cleanses
good,
you.
right?
It makes me feel good. I get
but-
rid of the stress.
Yeah, or break our stress. That's why.
Now, in your mind, are you speaking with God? Are you talking to Him? Because I do.
Sometimes I do when
Sometime.
I sit alone
Alone.
and I pray with my children, and also I pray when we talk when we meeting. Sometimes I pray to my peoples, and also when I hire my new member in my office, sometimes I'm looking. First time I looking name. Sometimes I hire them without any.
Just with the name.
Yeah,
You can tell. You can
Yes.
tell by the name.
my office, one of them in Israel, he is my manager,
Okay.
whole total manager, but I hire. I wasn't read for the.
You didn't
the
read
re-
his
the
resume. No.
Just I know his name is the Israel. Then I call him and come over here to see me tomorrow and let us talk. And then when he come in, I told him, I wasn't read all your resume. Just I read your name.
Because you get an impression.
I like to work with you.
Yeah, I like to work with you. It's interesting. You, from the name, you pick up. You must be very sensitive to God's movement. You know, God has a movement, and we can sense. We can sense things, even though it's not verbally said. We can. We know. We know things.
Yeah. So everything, anything I do, and any my children what they do, always I'm thinking about. I think about him.
About God.
What he will think about, what he's doing, and what I do, what he will think. If I have something wrong way to go, he will be hit me. That's why I afraid always.
So you pray.
I try
Okay.
to not to do.
The wrong thing.
It's the wrong way to go.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know.
That's,
I watch my
but I go
thinking.
sometime. I go sometime wrong way to go.
Yeah. We're human, but I watch what I think, you know, and I watch my emotions, what I feel. I take note. You know, why am I feeling this? what has happened, right? Sometimes I may say a little something, sometimes I'll just not ignore it. But I understand what you mean. You always have the presence of God in you, and you're always thinking, you know, will God be happy with me? Will he be angry with me?
Yeah. But important things, I have to decide it, and then I pray all the time.
And then you pray, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And now, up to today, he gave me a lot of good things. And he gave me good vision. When I go there, it's excellent. Everything is good. My vision is good. Architect business is busy. And my health is, as you know,
It's good.
visually I'm strong.
Yes. Okay, so
And he
that's
gave me-
interesting.
Yeah.
I do the same, but I go into gratitude. I give him thanks. Oh, thank you for my health. Thank you for today. Thank you for Renee. Thank you for He Gin Lee. Thank you for Joey and Jonathan. Thank you. And even Ellie came by, and God did that. I didn't even know that Ellie was going to come by. He says, do you need help? You know, he's asking me, do I need help? Isn't that interesting?
Everything is God control in the world.
Oh, yes, I
Even
believe
you
that.
you go somewhere to go, he asks you to go there.
That's right.
That's what I'm,
Right.
to
When I
believe
was
to my-
younger, I thought it was me that I was making the decisions. But as I got a little older, is God leading me, God taking me, putting me in places. That I know, and I'm happy. I'm very happy.
So we have to follow him.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, he's right with me. I don't know whether I'm following him or he's pushing me.
Always
all
he
the
follow
time, right?
you. And
I
he
love
push
that.
you. He make you think well. He make you talent. Especially my talent is
Oh, yes.
draw,
To draw, yes.
sketch.
Yes.
Make a beautiful structural system on top of the empty land.
Yeah, imagine.
And make a excellent space to make it empty like a warehouse building. I have a big church in the Brooklyn. We have a Pentecostal Tabernacle Church.
Oh, yes,
name of that.
the tabernacle,
And
yes.
now they have a healing center. But that
They do?
church,
In the tabernacle?
Healing center means church name of
Oh,
church.
the name.
They changing
They
the name.
changed it.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't Healing Center before.
Yeah, now they change.
Since when? Recently?
Not about the 4 years already.
Oh, my.
That church building is empty warehouse building, but I designed 2-story building and
Nice.
looks like a Noah's Ark.
Yes. Yes.
You know that building I saw
remember.
you before, right?
Yes. Do you have
That's
other
my
pictures?
space.
Joey, do you have other pictures of the different churches?
Hold on.
Yeah, because that one's been on a while.
I've been putting different ones on.
Okay. That's not the one. Okay.
Which one you want?
The other one.
Noah's Ark. That one.
Not that one.
Not
the
that
other
one?
one.
That
The
one?
other one. No.
Oh, that's a beautiful one.
That one. That one.
That one, that's Noah's Ark?
Yeah, look at that.
Humongous. It's
You
humongous.
see that? Beautiful.
Yes.
That sketch making that building.
Sketch?
Yeah, that's the sketch.
That's a sketch.
After that's
that's-
the
and
real,
that's the
real
structure.
building structure. You see mouth of the bird?
Yeah.
Look at the mouth of the bird.
That's right.
Big window.
Yes.
That's the eye. Look at that. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the.
What gives you a lot of pleasure? Tell me what pleases you the most. Tell me if when you get the project, someone said, this is what I want. Or when you're doing it, when you're drawing it, or when the structure, the bricks are in place and the structure is up, or when it's launched and the people come in to pray. When do you get the most excited?
Always when I design,
Yes.
it's excellently to go
Yes.
to make a plans.
Yes.
That time is exciting.
Very
Even
exciting.
in the morning, about the 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, I'm not go to bed.
No.
I sketch
Right.
continually
Continually.
if I have a exciting
Yes. The
And
excitement
then-
gives you energy
until finish.
until you finish. You finish.
Master plan is finished.
Oh my God. Okay, so you want to see the completed thing. Now, do you get a picture in your head? You know what I'm saying? Do you get an image in your head and then you
Ye-
begin to do it?
Yes.
Yes.
Before started it, I pray
You pray.
God, and
Yes.
then I make a beautiful structure
Yes.
according that the land condition,
Yes.
the size of the
Of
land,
course, of
and it's also zoning area. It's a different zoning. It gives us a different size of the building.
Yes, I know, I understand.
And the building code, city building code, New York City
Of
building
course.
code is very tough.
Tough, I do know that.
Yeah, but more tough now.
Really? Tougher?
It's a basement floor. People, they cannot use basement floor
I know
now.
that. Now they can't.
We should have to use
I
that.
have to think of when I want my church.
Not only church, I'm talking about the family house building.
No, I
The
hear you. The basement and the
family
cellar.
house, every house owner crying now because they cannot use basement floor.
No,
They should use that one.
true.
And-
But you know, I want to discuss your music.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you get your words? Do you think them in your language and then you translate it,
Mm-hmm.
or do you get it in English? How does it come?
It's almost English and Korean,
Together.
same meaning,
Same.
right? So we have to, only I feel is good.
I'm
sorry.
pushing you because
Yeah.
they said for you not to go far over there.
Oh yes,
So I'm
okay, I
pulling you.
guess. When you listen the music, feeling is coming, different feeling come.
Yes.
And when I listen Korean music, this song is originally Korean.
Yeah, and you
song.
translated it.
I translate.
Okay.
And
And
this
who put the
song
words? You did.
I did.
Okay.
And my office people also helping out
Very.
that too.
Uh-huh.
But that meaning is all the people are to get the hope,
That's right.
and elders people making more, to happy.
Yes.
That's the a key.
Mm-hmm.
So music or song must be also to give to some people
Yes. Okay.
something else.
Okay.
That's why
You know what?
I translate.
You know what
that.
makes you happy? You're connecting to the words and the meaning of the word, the message. You're sending a message.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I'm 50 years old, when I'm 90, God, don't call me. I'm not ready. I have a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
But when I'm 120, you can call me. I'm 150, you can call me.
150 already. I'm in the heaven.
You're in heaven.
We are in the heaven.
You can call me. I know that you're working on another song. You're not going to sing it today, but you're working on another one.
Yeah, another song. Yes.
Do you know the meaning?
Oh, that's very good. 10,000 reason.
I love that.
I
10,000
love to make that the music. My music teacher. He's coming every Sunday to go to my
Okay.
office.
So once again, and so this is TildeVision Ideas, and I want to thank you for watching us. And so very briefly, we cover many areas. So we cover psychology, parapsychology, consciousness, ESP, dreams, spirituality, healing, creativity, quantum physics, business, wealth, and the Word of God. And today we are enjoying He Gin Lee's music because he wrote a song. What's the title of your song, He Gin Lee?
100 years of life.
100 years of life. And He Gin Lee is an architect, but he wrote this song. He translated it from Korean, and he added the words, and they're so meaningful because he's always so busy. He's busy either designing a church or a building, or being part of a choir in his own church with his beloved pastor. What is his name again?
허연행 and Namsu Kim.
Okay.
연행, 허 and Namsu Kim. I like to say 1,000 times. No problem.
1,000?
I like to announce it because they are my mentor.
Your mentor. And I am so happy and so delighted to have He Gin Lee once again. Before he didn't sing, but now we have the pleasure of him singing for us. the song 100 Years of Life. And he's also working on another song, 10,000 Reasons, is it?
Yes.
10,000 Reasons.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that he said that. And I began doing a piece of work, but I have it a trillion times. A trillion times is a lot of times. And I'm writing.
Excuse me. 10,000 Reasons song is some other people already.
It's okay. Other people
is
sang
already
it.
singing and
Yeah.
Made it.
And made
But
it.
I like to make it some other way. The
Yeah, you changed it.
Similar, yeah. Similar.
That's
the
allowed.
lyrics,
Yeah, it's called poetic license. So it's
I
so
don't want to against it.
No.
That
So-
law, you know.
No, and when you come next time, we're gonna have that song ready.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yes.
Because this is December already.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
Let me continue with the interview that I had a little while ago with He Gin Lee. And we were discussing how when he's doing his architectural work, how he gets very inspired and he hums and he sings. And so before you know it, he's got a drawing and he gets very excited and he feels the energy, the motivation as he is doing the drawing. That's the most exciting part. This is what he shared in the other program, that it excites him, energizes him, motivates him, and he attributes all that to God because he prays. He prays prior to doing the project. He's always praying. He prays as he draws, and he's very grateful. And I want you to now listen to He Ying's voice because I've been talking a bit too much. So He Gin Lee. So when you shower, what happens? What happens when you shower?
They give me idea how to design. New project only. New project. New start.
New start.
Yeah.
New beginnings.
Beginning first day I make
that's
a
right.
shower.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
Before I go to office.
right. Isn't that interesting that he should think of God as he is showering, and as he does that, God showers him with ideas.
Clean,
And-
but
Yeah.
just
Yes.
baptize work.
He
I do
baptizes
myself
you.
first.
That's right.
Before I design.
Yes, I know. And we had discussed, we had talked that my own biological father, not Father God, but my father would shower and pray out loud, and I would hear all this talking one day in the shower. I said, who is he talking to? He's alone in there. So when he came at us, says, you were talking up a storm. He said, I was praying. And so I said, really? But why in the shower? He said, because as his body got cleansed, his spirit, his mind, his soul, everything got cleansed. And he believed in that. And I said to myself, I'm going to do that next time. So I said, Holy Spirit, clean me, clean my mind,
Yes.
clean my heart.
Not only that, I'm not looking clean because I'm not clean person, 100%. I want to get the nice idea.
Nice idea.
Inspiration I want to get from him.
Yes.
And good idea how to make a design. That's why
right.
I make a shower.
Oh, that's why you do it? Oh, you do it with an intention. Your intention is to get something from him.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna try that next time. I'm
Try it.
looking for a wonderful idea. And so I'm gonna shower and I'll wait for the idea. Do you shower like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour?
Until I get the idea.
Until you get the idea.
Well, even cry, no problem because nobody hear well.
That's right.
And if even though we
If you cry, it doesn't show because the
doesn't show
water is
when
over.
we go outside,
Good.
nobody knows I was crying or
That you
not.
are crying, I know. I do a lot of crying. I cry
do.
almost every time I come to the studio. I'm driving and I'm praying. And I cry. And when it's my show, if a woman, I wear a touch of makeup, you can see the line with the tears. Like, oh my God. And I do. I don't know. I get emotional. I get very happy. And the
Very
tears.
happy after cheer and after
Yes.
the pray. It's
Yes.
very happy.
So
Yeah.
when you're in the shower half an hour, we know you didn't get an idea. You have to stay there until you get enough.
I
Can
get
you
it.
imagine?
I get it. First day of
Oh, you get it?
church
You get
when
it?
I started it,
Always?
I got idea how to make design.
Wow.
He gave it to me
Yes.
with my knowledge.
That is so
I'm
wonderful.
mixing.
Yes. Oh, yes, most definitely.
Yes.
I believe that. God gives you the spiritual inspiration, but then we have to.
I have to
Do
know
the
some
physical.
idea, not physically. Knowledge. We have to have
Knowledge.
how to make a design, how to make create a space. Plus his idea, then we are
That's it.
mixing.
Yes, because we have the knowledge from studying, from education.
School from the school.
And then we get his wisdom.
Yes.
We get wisdom. So
Yes.
knowledge and wisdom combine.
Yes.
And with your intention,
Yes.
the desire to get the idea.
Mm-hmm.
And you know when you have the idea, right? I know
Yes.
that. I know. I experience something similar when I'm writing a poem. So I write a poem, and what happens, I know when the poem is finished. I'm writing. I said, oh, it's finishing, but I'm still writing. I said, oh, it's finishing.
Because he gave you more idea
Yes.
how to writing.
Yes. And sometimes I begin the first sentence, and so I think I'm going in one direction, and before I know it, I'm going in a different direction with the same poem. And I'm saying, wow, God does that. He meanders.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
He goes up and
I'm
down.
not only for the church design. Sometimes very important design, and the high-rise building design or the small family house design. If I feel, oh, this is an excellent location, and this is a very important use for the kindergarten or children where they are stay there and where they are learning there, we have to pray. Not only church building.
I hear you. No, I hear
Means
you.
means
You pray
every project.
Yes.
If we think if God give me a good idea, we have to give them more safety design. For children, we have to away from the busiest area. Main entrance should be away from the busiest corner, even corner property. We have to give them some other area to a main entrance.
Oh, I hear you.
Otherwise,
yes.
more accident coming.
Yeah, to
and-
avoid accidents. So instead of
dangerous.
making the entrance to where there's a lot of traffic, you create the entrance elsewhere.
But
Of course.
commercial building, we have to put it in corner area, nearby corner. Main entrance should be.
Right, right.
One step is important when we design, like the shopping mall or something, the big commercial building. The main entrance should be nice location.
Yes. I'll
Even
keep that in
busy
mind
area.
when I have my healing center. I'll keep that in mind. Have a nice location, nice entrance.
Yes, that's
Okay.
how we have to do that. Architect should
And
be.
I'll have to pray a little more. And I have to pray with the intent that God is going to give me an idea.
Yes, he will give you
Okay.
not only idea, also the health.
The health. Health, yes, of course.
Yes,
Without
he is
health,
control.
he is
Every
in
step
control.
we
I
go.
know. We're His people. We are His creation. He created us. So if He wants an entrance here or an entrance there, He decides. He decides. He decides where we're going to go.
50% he decided, 50% I decided.
Well,
For design wise.
I hear you. I used to, when I was much younger, I used to say, God, please, that my will be in your will. Listen to this. My will be in yours. I didn't quite want to look at His will for me. I wanted my will. My will, please, God, let my will be together with yours. I negotiated with God when I was younger. I don't negotiate anymore.
I'll negotiate with God.
I don't
With
negotiate.
young age, you could.
I know. I said, God, I want to do it this way. What do you think? Please let it be. Please let it be my way, my desire, my want. I was very ignorant and selfish, but I'm learning. Anyway, so, this is the second half of the show, and so, there's another building that you designed.
Oh yeah, that design in Korean church in Woodside,
In Woodside.
in Queens. Yes,
in
that's
Queens.
beginning of my design. Yeah,
No, I've seen some beautiful ones.
yeah, that's the American church.
You know that I studied art, right? You know that.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah, I studied art at the Art Students League of New York, but I wasn't interested in buildings. I used to draw faces.
Why don't be the architect? Why changing to your professional?
Because I'm 100 years old already.
No, you can do that. You can do it. Don't think to
It should
negative.
be fun, right?
Yeah,
I think
positive
I think I'll
always.
design planets. God in heaven and his planets. That to me is exciting. That
I agree with you, but you could.
I love the
you could go.
universe and that swirling. I love that. I love to see that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Fascinates me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very nice.
So Joey, whenever you're ready.
When I am 60 years old, somebody call me from heaven. Tell them I will not go. I am too young to go. When I am 70 years old, somebody call me from heaven. Tell them I could not go. There's work before I go. When I am 80 years old, somebody call me from heaven. Tell them I will not do my pride before I go. When I am 90 years old, somebody call me from heaven. Tell them I will go once I'm ready to go. When I am 100 years old, they call me from heaven. Tell them on the beautiful day and time I will be there. Crossing over 아리랑 패스. When I am 80 years old, somebody call me from heaven. Tell them I will not go my pride before I go. When I am 90 years old, somebody call me from heaven. Tell them I will go once I am ready to go. When I am 100 years old, they call me from heaven. Tell them on the beautiful day and time I will be there. When I am 150 years old, God call me from heaven. Tell him I am already here. I am in heaven. All citizens of the earth live a healthy life.
Once again. That was good. That was good.
Thank you.
Oh, I can't wait till you do your next song. Okay.
Well,
That would be wonderful.
My voice is not good, but
No, you'll practice and
only
you'll dance a little bit more, you know. You loosen up a little more. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
break stress.
no
From
stress.
architecture
No,
business.
not stress. Move close to me.
Yeah,
I like you
yeah.
close to me.
Because
So-
size of the
So we were talking about Architect, and we were talking about basements and cellars and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you were mentioning to me about that situation.
Yeah, the New York City, the homeowner losing every day. Every day, every night, they losing the money because they supposed to be use basement floor.
Mm-hmm.
They cannot use the basement floor.
Because of the
cellar
law.
floor, I mean. Yeah,
Right.
cellar floor. We could say cellar floor, but usually they say basement floor. But we can make it livable area, and we could make it the sleeping area and the dining and eating space.
Mm-hmm.
And even bedroom, we can make it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a licensed architect, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know how to make it.
Yes.
But New York City people, city government, they are not allowed that.
Well, they probably want
Because-
another entrance for those people.
No, we can make another entrance.
Right.
And we can make another window, the window size, because they say small
This
window,
tiny windows.
which not go into fresh air into the basement
That's
floor.
right.
And not going to the sunlight, not go into the basement floor.
That's
But we
right.
can make more bigger.
That's
We
right.
make excavate more
Right.
and make it more
Deeper.
big size.
Make it
yes.
go deeper. Take the dirt out.
Yes. Then we can make a nice space in the basement
Why is
floor.
it that the city doesn't allow that?
Because they have already
Look at
not.
that church. Look at that one.
Yeah, they don't have a big size of the sewer
The
line.
pipe. Okay.
Yeah, because all the sewer line we have, they don't think about that.
They're old already.
And also the parking space.
Okay.
But we could use the second floor people. We have one family and basement
Look
floor
at
and
this. That's
first
your mother.
floor. Yeah, she's my mother. Yeah, in
90?
Rockefeller,
She's 90 years old now, right?
94 years old.
94.
After a few days, it will be 95. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
This is CBS. CBS.
She looks good there.
CBS television.
Look at her. Okay, I see that.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Hwayeon Chun.
Ha-yeon Chun.
Yeah, Chun Hwayeon, the
Ha-yeon.
Korean name.
Okay.
And she is
Who's that next to her?
me.
Oh my gosh, I didn't recognize you. Okay,
I
I didn't
got the hair.
recognize you.
Yeah.
Oh, how pretty she looks there. Oh, you got a lot of pictures. Nice, nice.
Yeah, I brought
Oh,
it.
there she is.
My son giving her massage for full massage.
Okay.
My second son, you see all the time when he visit to my mother,
Mm-hmm.
and they massage to my mother and the foot massage.
Okay, he has to give me a massage someday.
When they come to my home,
Uh-huh.
I don't bring it the massage spa. I
Uh-huh.
always bring it the
I
massage
know,
spa
every
on the
Sunday. Every
yeah.
Sunday, I know,
But
I know.
when they come, I don't.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go
I
get my
don't
feet
bring it.
massaged.
I'm
It's
not
very
bringing to my mother.
inexpensive. I know.
This,
Parking space is not easy there.
Yeah, but we could park there. It's not beautiful area there.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, but when I already bring it to the front of the store,
Right.
all 5 or 6 people come out and bring it to
They
into
come
the
out
spa.
to greet her and bring her in.
They are very kind
They're
person.
very kind, yes.
Yeah,
That's a beautiful structure.
yeah, but that's the Bronxwood Avenue in Bronx.
Wow, in the Bronx.
Yeah, in New York
Nice.
City.
Nice,
And
beautiful.
we applied to the architect. That's the Second Baptist Church in Long Island.
In Long Island?
Yeah,
What part of Long Island?
Long Island, south, almost the middle and south. Yeah, south area.
Okay.
That one also nearby Queens and This is New Jersey. New Jersey.
Do you have
That's
difficulty?
Hanmuri Church. That's the Hanmuri Korean church.
Oh, it is.
The front is main sanctuary hall. In the back, the glass building is the education center.
In the back, that structure is a glass building?
Glass building,
Nice.
education center.
Very, very nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
A
how
Bible
beautiful.
school and kindergarten school over there.
You're giving me ideas. And I'm not in
Yeah.
the shower either. You're giving oh my gosh, how wonderful. You're so gifted, so talented, and you're so humble.
I'm not humble when I work.
No.
But when I meet in pray time, I'm humble.
Oh, I hear you. Okay. I don't know. I don't show off. I don't think I do.
I try to humble.
You make an effort to be humble. I don't know. Joey, am I humble? Jonathan, am I humble? I don't show off, that's for sure. Show off about what?
No, you're humble. I could read it.
You
You're a
could-
very humble person.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, this is not only first time. We met
I
about
know
3
that.
times now,
Yes,
right?
yes.
You're
Okay.
a very humble person, and I
Oh.
like that. Yeah.
The opposite of humble is pride. So what is it to be proud of? I mean, happy when I do a beautiful poem, or I do a little vignette, I doodle. I don't do architect, I doodle. I make little drawings all the time.
It's poem also kind of
A
art.
poem, oh yes.
And that's most important things. It's a spirit that you have to get it before you're writing anything, I guess. Am I right?
Yes, I get an inspiration, yes.
Yeah, you need
Do
inspiration.
you know, and I
High
have,
class.
and now I'm complaining. Well, you know, you want to hear me complain? I'll tell you. Let's say I go to bed at 2 in the morning, because I stay up, I don't know, writing, watching television, whatever. And then I go to bed at 2. At 4, I am awakened. God wakes me up, and I have this poem going in my mind. And it goes on, and I go, oh my goodness, if I leave it for the morning, I might forget it. I don't want to forget. So I get up, and then I start writing, and then I start eating. Then I put the TV, then I don't never go back to sleep. 2 hours of sleep only.
Oh,
God does that with me. He gives me either a poem or a song. He gives me songs, would you believe it?
oh,
He does, with the
nice.
music and everything.
it's nice.
Yeah, very nice. One of these days,
Melody with melody too?
yes, melody, everything. The lyrics, the melody.
Oh, that's...
It's
You're a
a-
musician, one of them.
I'll have to sing it to you someday. I'll sing you a tiny little bit. Él me llamó llorando. Él me llamó sufriendo.
Oh,
Y entre quejíos, sollozos, decía
nice.
que me quería. Now, I'm not going to sing anymore.
What country song that?
That's
that
in
looks
Spanish.
like country song, right?
That's in Spanish.
Spanish country song, right?
It's a love song, but
A
it's
love
a
song?
sad love song.
Oh.
And I haven't registered it, so I'm not going to sing anymore.
Why not?
I have to register. I have to learn from you. Register everything, sign it. We have 3 minutes.
Okay.
So, what would you like to talk about? The church? Give me the pastor's name again, and the new pastor.
Namsu Kim is he's going
Namsu
to be
Kim.
resign next month, 7th
Okay.
of next month, and
I want to go to his celebration.
Oh, you want to go?
Oh, yes.
you're welcome.
You have to- you have to-
I will tell them.
Yeah. Oh, do
Yeah.
I need an invitation?
I will ask him.
Okay.
You will be there, of course.
Okay.
Why not?
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Our door is open.
Oh, I thank you. I thank you. Thank you.
So,
Thank you. Yes.
yeah, he will
Yes.
be welcome.
I visit
to
churches. I love
Yeah.
visiting churches.
Yeah.
Always
Okay.
for many, many, many years. Very quick story because we only have less than 3 minutes. When I was a little
I gotta
girl.
give you a new
Yes.
new pastor name, Yeon Heng Ho.
Young Hen.
Yeon Heng Ho.
Young Hen Ho.
Ho, new pastor.
New pastor. Is he young?
Oh, he's a very, I'm not looking young or old.
Okay, doesn't.
He's a very, very strong pastor.
Okay.
I cry many times already
Really?
when he's preaching.
When he's preaching.
Mhm.
Oh, he's anointed by the Spirit. Oh. I gotta pull him. I gotta pull him over. You move away. Don't move away from me.
It's not against it.
Don't go that way. Go this
Okay,
way.
okay.
Oh my God, have mercy. Did you see what I did to I pull you over. Yeah, because you go away.
I know, yeah.
So, that's nice. That's wonderful. Maybe we can have them on the show one day.
I will tell him. Or anyway,
You invite him.
Yeah, I'll invite him.
You invite him.
Yeah. Thank you to invite.
With the chorus.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
With
The
chorus?
chorus. Can you
Oh,
imagine all those people? We would have to take them into the other studio. It's huge. The other studio is big.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we would do that.
Okay.
With the chorus, can you imagine?
Yes, thank you. Why not me?
course,
Only
you're-
my pastor.
No, but you're part of the chorus.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. The chorus and you,
Sure,
you're
sure.
part of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you too.
So 1 minute left. Okay. Because I keep looking at you, so they're giving me signals. All right, so that sounds beautiful. Maybe you can film him when he's giving a sermon, when he's preaching.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
I
agree?
give it to
And then
you.
we could, if he can't come, we can put it up,
Yeah.
him preaching, the old pastor and the new pastor.
Okay.
Okay, so I have 1 minute left. Should I begin to wrap this up? Once again, I thank you, He Gin Lee.
You're welcome.
Thank you for gracing us with your presence
You're welcome.
and your music.
Thank
And
you
next
very
time you
much.
bring the new song. And once again, I want to thank everyone that has watched this program with He Gin Lee. And I know that he has many friends and he has many followers. And so I want to let you know that for the new year, I am the first Thursday of every month for the new year, for 2018. Thank you for watching TildeVision Ideas. Bye-bye now.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye now.
Bye.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.